My name is Jean Roberts. I'm a teacher and I'm part of the occupation on the Wembley Park Sports Ground site, which has been going on for nearly 6 months. Protest is about a city academy being built on the Wembley Park Sports Ground. Various reasons why we're against this. Key reason is the teachers and the TUC are all against city academies. They are privately run by billionaires and yet they use taxpayers' money for the costs. But they have a say what the curriculum is. But the other key area is the fact that we don't believe there should be a school in the north of Brent. This is the wealthy area. In the south, which is the poor area, South Brent, they closed 4 secondary schools in the 90s. Over 3,000 children go out of the borough, and yet they propose to build it here. I wonder why. It's because of Wembley Stadium and the prestige. It's nothing to do with education. The key part is saving the sports ground. And we actually know in this country there's not enough sporting facilities. They're closing playing fields. This playing field is so well used. The council believe it's not. But they need to come up here in the evenings and see the number of kids that come here, from 5 to adult, who play up here. Some evenings there are 70 kids here. All they do is pay £1 to be able to come and have proper training for 2 or 3 hours. But it's also used by so many local clubs who come up here. And the clubs that come, they say, what a fantastic ground. We feel, again, we've got the Olympics coming up. Why on earth close a site like this here when it's right near Wembley Stadium, when they should be developing it as a sports centre? And so it's just absolute madness. The situation is that the land belongs to Transport for London, so Ken Livingstone's area. They have decided that it's surplus to requirements, so they want to sell it. Then, in fact, because of the pressure we were putting them under by occupying the site, they decided that they would just lease it to Brent Council. Ken Livingstone actually thinks academies are a good idea. A bit surprising for someone who's actually supposed to have socialist principles. As part of Brent Council buying it, things were laid down. One of the conditions is that they had to remove us. We were called undesirable, and our banners were a mess. We used to have banners all the way around the outside, and they said if they didn't do that, they'd be seen as breaking the lease, and therefore they would be chucked off as well. They first of all said we had to be off by the 31st of August. The lessees managed to get that put back. We have said we will vacate their land by the end of Sunday, which we have done. So we're in the process of doing. So we will be off their land. We're currently on land that is still under Transport for London, we believe, or Brent Council. But it is not part of the lessees. And so they have been basically threatened. Unless you get rid of them, then we won't renew your lease and we'll chuck you off. So last night, on Friday, we moved the tents onto here and occupied this part. We've also gone up the trees into houses or tents up there to make sure, I mean, not a publicity stunt, but also to say, fine, we're not going to move. But we obviously expect that there will be an eviction pretty quickly. But we have won so much because we've actually got them to say that they need a school in the south now, and they're looking at sites in the south. We've delayed their programme significantly. We've got the Commission for Racial Equality saying they need to do a proper race impact quality assessment. The best thing is the young people who've been involved in this campaign, who haven't been involved in anything before, and they realise the significance and the importance of people getting involved. Whatever political persuasion, you've got to get involved, and you can get things changed.
Build the academy! Build the academy!
500 metres from another secondary school, big secondary school.
No, yeah, that's fine. Guys, just that you obviously are aware that there is a football thing going on today. Can you do me a favour and turn it off, please, now?
Why?
Because I'm asking you to turn it off, yeah? I'd really appreciate it if you do that.
Well, I'm here filming and taking photographs for the Wembley Observer, and this is news, sir.
That's fine, but can you go to the other side of the road, please, and do it?
Why?
Yeah? Because I'm just trying to have a nice conversation with these people, and the last
this
thing I
is part of the story, sir, that you guys have just turned up, so
No,
I'm
it's not, 'cause
you know my rights, I'm legally entitled to be here and film.
I'll get on the phone and I'll get you removed.
Okay. Can I borrow your phone and call the NUJ, please?
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway,